Hello, bear with me. Bear with me. What are the odds? My sister's Uber came literally right now. So bear with me. And bear with this. This is dear mama stuff. Still got to get up out of here. Um, I'm seeing if she left. And it looks like she did. It's weird. Sorry. Hold on. Somebody's literally right now. Hi. I thought you was in the bed. It's weird because, like, look, there is an Uber driver back there. My sister just left in an Uber. I have a piece of spinach in my tooth I need to get out. I just bought some pens. Lena the Celestial, Phoenix at 40. Just the ladies I needed to see here. You guys, bear with me. Everything bad you wanted to happen happened. And I still have to wait on somebody to pull up. It's been that kind of day. Give me 2 seconds. Get this spinach out my teeth. Spinach out my teeth is crazy. Like, no. She was hungry. She didn't want to eat. Okay. That was so important. She said, "You making yourself tea or coffee?" And you know what? I want to say I quit drinking. I want to say I quit smoking. And so far, that's where I'm at. And that's why it's so important that I purge. My sister, she's texting me. Like, you guys, I tried to say, hey, I'm having coffee. Baby, let's have some coffee and some water. Because I just want to get these things out my system. And that's all they are is things to me. You know, when you sleep with somebody, I never, honestly, never in my life. Yes, congratulations, Tracy. I never thought that there was, I never even heard of soul ties until recent. And I never realized the sanctity that a woman, I just, I never knew. Nobody taught me. I feel like taught. Thank you so much. It is Valentine's Day. I wish you would have seen my sister. She literally just left. I'm sad. What you be drinking, Phoenix? We're gonna have. Oh, my sister changed her mind. Oh, thank you. It's been a heck of a day. It's been a wild. It went fast. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on. It's probably gonna. I've never had boba. It's probably gonna be like when I switch over. 36. 36 people when we purging. We're gonna turn me into a virgin all over again. I'm just playing. But baby, let me put this coffee on and start running down this list. I like to get right into it. Okay? Because listen, I was just saying like how trauma makes you forget things. And I need to run down this list. I have this. Let me put this on my chair. Your dad died during a military job. I'm sorry. My dad's alive, but he's not alive to me, you know. And I was just talking about how men how men like take their dad's deaths harder than women take their mom's deaths. But there is a couple daddies girls in the world. I'm not one of them. Me and my dad hate each other's guts. And he doesn't own up to things. Do you? Oh my goodness. Really? I was going to put a bag together and sell it, and I never got a chance to do it. And I don't care, because guess what? We have next year. Because guess what? It was around last year. And I just keep forgetting. I just forget. Yes, Selena, thank you. Selena, I dedicate this to you. I need to change that in the subscription. I do want to see you speak Korea. Are you from Korea? Mia, thank you. I didn't know that. And I hope none of y'all are 18 or younger, because I'm talking about some grown-up stuff. And let me get my list of these men's, because it's about to get real ratchet in here. This is y'all's list. Look at this. This is my list of shout outs that I have to do. That's going to be my first feel good thing. This is also a feel good thing for me, because I've been wanting to do this, and it is the 1 year anniversary that I did an interview. Thank you for the hearts for Valentine's Day. It is the 1 year anniversary that I did an interview last year. It's in 2 parts. And something tells me if the numbers come up in my interview, that he will release another one. Because I sat there and I did 5 hours. I just talked for 5 hours about trauma, about being violated, and tonight I'm gonna tell y'all who did that and who's bad in the world and who's bad. So let me get my new ink pens. Bear with me, y'all. When you getting hired? Tomorrow. I pray tomorrow. And if it doesn't happen, I'm going to Social Security and telling them, can I get a check? I qualify. I was supposed to do Social Security, but bear with me, y'all. I got some pens, because y'all, about 10 of them went out on me last night. Six Flags, Jace. Lisa's Got Style, thank you. I hope y'all understand my topic. I had about 10 go out on me. So let's get started, y'all. I don't know if y'all know what a body count list is, but to me, it's just men that I slept with. And I don't have, you know what? Let me see. I need my tripod. I have 3 that I can't find. So I got a generic one. And thank you, Miss Selena, because I need some coffee. I'm happy you're here. Thank you so much. I know that it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 p.m. going on where you are. Bear with me, y'all. That bra had to go. I love y'all, but it had to go. So if you see me cover some things, I don't know, Jace. But I'm going to get it together. I'm going to find them. You're staying to the end. Yes, it's 3 p.m. Thank you. Because this is not the full list. Oi, oi. I love you, Big. Thank you. All right, y'all. I am going to tell you this, people. Some people that I had relations with, all of these people I have. and all of these. And there's more, but I forgot their names. But we're gonna call this first one Papi Chulo because that's what his Facebook name was. And some of these people I hooked up from Facebook, but there was something. I hope not, Jace. I'm sorry. But I honestly feel like you're really too young for this conversation. But guess what? Everybody in the world is going to experience some. Maybe some won't, but is going to experience sleeping with somebody or has, you know. I want to get out the way first. Since I mentioned Papi Chulo, let's get him out the way. All right. Let's get him out the way, and then we'll cover my kids' dads. You know, those are inevitable because I have evidence, but I don't have to lie about any of these men. And also, when I set this live, you know, as public, I will be commenting more names that I did not remember. I had to remember to put my ex-boyfriend on this. But Papi Chulo worked at the Hollywood Casino in Toledo, Ohio. I met him from Facebook. He went in my inbox, and Lord, I was so dumb and naive. I'm purging soul ties. I don't know if you've seen. Do I have that, y'all, in my description? In my title should say purging soul ties. And a lot of people left me. But yeah, it's a minute. But yeah. I was very naive to have somebody message me on Facebook and not realize that you just wanted one thing. Tony fans. Persian soul ties. So I'm saying these names and then there are no more. Like, I don't need to say it. Thank you. That's what's going on. And if you can't handle that, oh, okay. The description is supposed to be the hashtags, but yeah. This is my list. I have slept with over 4,500 men, and carrying that around with me, hi sister, is just, to me, it's weight, it's baggage. And I just want to get it out and let it out and move on with my life. You know, when I'm positioning myself for success, thank you. And I don't feel like there's any room with all of this baggage to be with me. And people burn these papers. I'm not going to burn it. I'm actually going to just, until I know I confidently said enough names, then, all right, have a good night. Anybody else who want to follow him, I understand. But, you know, when I'm confident that I said enough names, and the memory is hard to come to me. So, yeah, I don't want these guys with me. And I feel like I'm carrying them with me. And I feel like it's messing me up mentally, spiritually, mind, body, soul. I want to be rid of them. So we started with Papi Chulo, who I put Casino Kitchen because that's where he worked. He lived at the LaSalle downtown. I'm jealous of that. Good. And I love you, Phoenix, because you're so funny. Because you repeated when I said ran through, washed up. Yes, that's just, that was 40 for me. You know, I'm 45. I have been abstinent since May. I have been abstinent since May. My coffee water's done. Since May 28th of 2024. So The end of the month, February 28th, will be 9 months. Thank you. That is the longest I've ever gone. I somehow got addicted, and not even addicted to the feeling, but more so the emotion part of it. Yeah, it's a beautiful road. You really get to know yourself, and you really get to know others. Because I wouldn't be able to know who you guys are if I'm just constantly thinking of what's his name, and I don't. And I don't. I'm team no sir. I'm talking to nobody. Um, I still get the devil inboxing me. I got a couple Valentine inboxes. Thank God it wasn't anything that I thought it would be. Things I don't want pictures of, you know. And I'm making coffee. But Papi Chulo plus one wanted to share. And I didn't tell him no. And I should have. So I put down Papi Chulo plus one because I don't know who his friend was. And he passed me to his friend. And if anybody wants you to sleep with anybody else, that's their friend. They don't like you. They don't love you. They don't. And I know he didn't. I didn't care. That's where my mental was. I did not care. I lost myself so much to where I didn't care. You know, you want to do it? I don't care. I don't care. But today, 2025, I care. And that matters. It matters to me. This Papi Chulo Lord, he wasn't even my type, y'all. And I still entertained. I don't understand why. Be nice if I could figure that out. And towards the end, when I was just getting fed up and meeting the wrong people, attracting the wrong people, they weren't my type. you know, I like my men to look like they just got drafted to the NBA. That's my type. I had just trying to fill a void. I was actually trying to fill their void. Mine, I didn't care about. I sincerely did not care. I wanted them to be happy. So if that's what it takes for you to be happy is me to sleep with your homie, okay. I wasn't thinking about my feelings. None of it mattered to me because I felt worthless because I was violated by 3 men. But let me get my baby daddies out the way first. My first baby daddy is Thomas. He went by Bootsy, and I didn't know his name. I'm sorry, Selena. I just want to get it out, and I don't know how to get it out, but it's coming out. He went by Bootsy, and I did not know his name for the longest. Probably a year or two after my baby was born. For my son, I was very promiscuous, you guys. I should have said that first. Don't ever. Okay. Well, all right. I only did that because I seen the sad face, so. But, where was I? I was very promiscuous, and I should have said that first. I got caught up in the chat lines and the streets. I don't know why that came to mind either. Chase. But his name is Thomas Daniel Dunstan Jr. My brother told me his name because he went to school with him. Which, you guys, I would like to mention also. Some females can relate, some cannot. Thank you. I gotta let it out. I don't want to carry it with me no more. But some of y'all can relate that you were underage when you lost your virginity. Um, some was not. I was underage. My baby daddy was about 21 or 22, 21, and I was 17. Or 16. Or 16. Hold on. I'm just going to confidently say I was 17. But I know that I wasn't 18 because my son was born in 1997. Yeah, I was in high school. And in fact, I was in high school with his friend. I was in high school with his friend who I had slept with first. The legal age for relations is is that just no, 18. Yeah. Yeah, she said she's gonna thug it out with me big. She's staying till the end, she said. But my first kid's dad, I wanted to get the baby daddies out the way. My first kid's dad, I didn't expect him to be my child's father because I was violated, I would say September, October-ish of 1996. I didn't want to live. And so I decided I wanted a baby. I wanted a baby. That's the only way that I am going to stick around on this earth. It was eating me up inside that I couldn't press charges on the dude because he threatened me. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't press charges on him because he knew where my grandmother lived. And my grandmother's bed was like right where the front window is. And I didn't want him to hurt her. So, I gotta plug my phone up. But listen. When I told my son's father, Thomas Dunstan Jr., Bootsy, that I was pregnant, he told me that he can't have kids. I was so stupid and dumb. And I've been told that more than once by more than one baby daddy. And it ended up being his. But, you know, I had to take 5 DNA tests with my first son because I slept around a lot after I was violated because I just wanted to have a baby. And I didn't know that you have to wait like so long. I didn't know anything about the baby process. I just thought that you get pregnant, you start showing fast. I didn't know it took 5 months or nothing. I didn't know anything. So I'm thinking I'm not getting pregnant, but I was when let me get my coffee. When I took 90 Motrin, and I bought a box of tissues just for this. I took 90 Motrin to try to end my life, y'all. And they took me to the, yeah, I was I was 17, yeah. They took me to the hospital and they pumped my stomach. Thank you. They pumped my stomach, and um, the whole time that they pumped my stomach, they bent the tube. I'm breathing. They bent the tube. So just imagine you got a water hose and you're bending the tube, and the tube is bent in my throat. So I'm just constantly throwing up because, and I'm trying to tell them to fix the tube because it's bent. And so they made the pumping of the stomach harder than it actually was. So after they had they pumped my stomach, and then they put the charcoal inside of me to absorb the pills, because they said, like, we've never had anybody overdose on 90 Motrin. It was the 800s, and they said that it was the equivalent of 90 over the counter Motrin. So, but yeah, after they had given me the charcoal and stuff, they told me that I was pregnant. Sorry. That's what makes me emotional, because I hurt I hurt my child before my child was ever born. But I didn't think, thank you, I did not think that I was pregnant because I wasn't showing. I didn't know anything about having babies. I just felt like one would save my life here. Sorry, y'all. Let me wipe my nose real quick. Thank you. I've never publicly said this, especially so openly and candid as I'm doing today, but it's part of my healing process, and as part of purging these people out of my life. Just needed a moment. So yeah, baby daddy number one. It is a lot to say, but I just felt bad because I hurt an innocent baby by putting all those drugs in his system. And that little boy today is such a warrior, y'all. He survived a lot of things, but mentally, I feel like I messed him up quite a bit, you know. So let me get Mr. Bootsy out the way with with him being, you know, one of those people that I had a soul tie with. No, I surely didn't. I surely didn't. You know, and if I would have died, then my family would have known that I lost a baby and I didn't even know that I was pregnant, you know. Thank you. Because I almost didn't live to tell this. And I need to get it out because y'all, 2025, I had to hold this in because I wanted it to be a year after I did my interview so y'all can understand a little better. And I wanted to put names to these. I didn't just want to say, hey, I just slept with all these people. No, I wanted to put names behind it because they stay with you. And I didn't know that. Or my list would not look like this or this. And there's probably about 30, 40, 50 more pages that could be filled if I can just remember. And I need you all to know that as a sober person today reading this to y'all, hold on. As a sober person reading this to y'all with no Valentine and no man that nobody can say, oh well, me and her talk. No, we don't. Nobody can do that because I have left. I've been abstinent all this time, and truth be told, nobody's gonna talk to you 9 months and not sleep with you. They're just not. Not where I'm from. They don't really make them like that too much anymore. Thank you. So baby daddy number one is Thomas Daniel Dunstan Jr. Get you out the way, Mr. Bootsy. Baby daddy number two is, and I pray for this one. I pray for this one because he just lost his father yesterday. And hold on real quick, I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't want y'all hearing me blow my nose. I'm sorry. But I was saying I have two kids with my second baby daddy. His name is Sharon Bennett. Girl, I wanna get it out. You still can't hear? Let me know if you can hear now. Can you hear now? Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I needed the big cup of coffee for this one. But yeah, I was saying that my second baby daddy, he just lost his father yesterday. And you know, I had been playing this purge. Yes, I've been playing this. So I still, wanted to go through with it because he doesn't really talk to his father. And I know he's got to feel some type of way about, him losing him. I feel some type of way, and I'm so grateful that without him, my grandbaby wouldn't be here. My daughter wouldn't be here. My son wouldn't be here. So I have a sense of gratitude for um, for Mr. Turner. His name was Mark Turner that had passed away. And let me shake this up. My creamer. Whew. But his name is Sharon Bennett. And he's my second and my fourth child father. I had one in between. I had one in between those two, and he had one in between those two. So we both have children in between our two children together, which to me was so foul because um, when we had our son Devin, um, he, Lord, this was the hardest pregnancy I ever had to go through mentally. This man mentally tormented me. I swear. I swear he didn't deserve the second one that we ended up having. But I'm so grateful for her being here. But yeah, with Devin, it was so horribly bad with him that I did not want the baby because he would mentally torment me and call me and say that that baby's not mine. You slept with this person and that person, which I hadn't even slept with them yet, because you accuse me of sleeping with somebody, I'm going to do it. Stop saying that I'm sleeping with them because I went to school with them. And that was another one that was um, older, and he was trying to talk to my little sister, and it's so weird how life works. I know, this is a lot, but yeah, he was trying to talk to my sister, you know, but my sister didn't want to talk to him, and he would keep calling for her, and she was young. So if I was, let me see, when I had Devin, I was, I'm trying to think. When I had, Devin was born in 2000. So I was, I want to say 19. Me and my sister is 4 years apart. So 19, 18, 17, 16. My sister would still have to be 16 or 15 at the time that she met him. He was, if I was 19, he was 22 or 23, because he's my brother's age. So even if you're 23, what are you trying to do talking to a 15, 16-year-old? And for that reason alone, I should have never talked to him or messed with him or anything. But my sister felt like she had to give him her phone number because my son dropped his shoe in a store. That's how they met. And she said she felt like, now that she think about it, she felt like he was following her, which was kind of weird and predatory. He's a womanizer. You know, it is hard to say. Don't say it if you don't. Oh no, honey, this got to go. I don't want it anymore. I'm gonna let it out. But I'm just saying, be weary of everything. So, he was trying to talk to my sister. My sister didn't want to talk to him because he told her, my mom can take us to the movies. And my sister's like, your mom can take us to the movies. No. No. So she just left him alone, but he still kept calling for her, and he called for her and called for her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, she's not home, she's not home. And it's starting to get to where, you know who this dude is. He keep calling, she's not home, you know. And I don't know what happened, but he ended up asking, well, what's up with you? What's up with you then? Well, nothing. I was talking to somebody at the time, but I still had went to go see him because I knew that I knew my sister didn't like him, and it was just like, whatever. And yeah, me and him just, I went to go see him, and I probably shouldn't have, but I don't regret my babies, but I regret their dads, if that makes any type of sense to anybody. But yeah, I was super fertile myrtle, Lord, but he just put me through so much crap. Like, and it was beyond predator. It was just mind messing, you know? Sorry, Yolanda, I keep calling you Brit. I think that Nemo called her Brittany the other day because maybe he thought Brittany was short for Brit, but that's her last name. But y'all, the way that this weight is coming off my chest, just getting this out, carried it with me, and I don't like it. But it was just, I felt used by all these men who only wanted one thing, just a piece of body. You know, all these people have one thing in common of that. And I just, that's baby daddy number two, Sharon Bennett. And let's move on to baby daddy number three. God rest his soul. He's passed away. He died on July 4th. He was murdered by a woman who wanted to rob him because he was a drug dealer. Um, all five of my baby daddies are felons. Um, I have this, and they weren't all felons from the beginning, but that's just how it is now. They are. And that one was about 44 years old, and I was 16 when he tried to talk to me. I was scared of him. That was a grown man. When you're 16 and a 44-year-old wants to talk to you, it's weird. So, sorry I'm not reading these. I'm not reading them all, but I want to, and I'll probably scroll. But I'm just trying to get out what I can get out because my brain is just so whacked. But I want to get these out. Yeah. They held that 44 and 16, yes. It was 15 and 22 when I mean 50, I'm sorry, 50, Selena. 50 and 22 was when I got pregnant. He found me 6 years later walking out of a bar. But yeah, absolutely. So 16, I told him I was 16. All right, the plug is 2 minutes away. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, the plug is 2 minutes away. It's not for me. Yeah, it's not for me. But yeah, my sister, whatever. It's been a crazy day. But um yeah, he tried to talk to me when I was 16 and he was 44. 6 years later, he catches me walking out of a bar. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. He told me 2 minutes away. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all quiet. I'm outside. Where's he? He told me to come outside. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell him I don't see him. Okay. Okay, there he is. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all in my pocket. I hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. What's that? Okay. Thank you. I'll be calling you again. I know I will. All right, thank you. Are y'all there? Did y'all hear that? All right, so put this away. Like I said, it's not for me. I'm sober. I'm sober. I am sober. But we was talking about my baby daddy. I can't make it up. Yes. So my baby daddy caught me coming out the... It's okay. My baby daddy caught me coming out the bar, and I didn't want to get in with him. It took a lot of alcohol for me to sleep with that man. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Um, what is that? What mission statement? I'm not sure what the mission statement is, but I'm purging my soul ties. And with the lots and lots of men that I slept with, it took a lot of alcohol. I didn't really sleep with anybody sober. And so when I left yeah, we're talking about baby daddies. I'm on baby daddies. I just, purged two before the baby daddies. Poppy Chulo and Poppy Chulo plus one. So sorry. I don't know what you walked in on, Lashana. But yeah. This is like for Selena and Phoenix and Miss Yolanda. So I waited, kind of late. And I'm surprised you up, girl. And I enjoyed your live. But yeah, my baby daddy was 44 and I was 16 when he first tried to talk to me, and I was scared of him. So he caught me coming out the bar when I was 21, I want to say. 21. I was 21 because I was 22 when I had her. His name is LC Lyons. LC Lyons Jr. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. When I lost my virginity, I was underage, and he was not, and I didn't know at the time until I seen the man pushing a baby carriage with a baby in it. And I just was like, I was 15, and my face cracked like, oh my goodness. Thank you. This is LC Lyons Jr. He passed away when he was 58. My daughter was 9 years old. So, on the 4th of July. He would have been 59 in November, but she killed him in July. And I made him take me to the bar on the east side, which I don't know if he did it, but the bar burnt down. It's called the Panama, that he took me to when I was 21. After that, went to his place, had a one night stand, one time, and I left after, and one time is all it takes, because I never slept with him again. I was scared to death of him because he would hurt women. Like, what if he tried to kill me if I told him I was pregnant because he didn't want me to have a baby, and it wasn't just me. 3 moms didn't tell him that they was pregnant by him. The fear of God, the fear of God, you know, he was like a big dude. He was a big, solid dude. And um, there's a Fatal Attraction episode. I can't make this up. And it made me mad because it was flaming hot like the ghetto chips. This episode is called Flaming Hot Fling because she killed him and she set him on fire. So there is a Fatal Attraction episode. I believe it's season 13. And but you can look it up on YouTube and you can see just his stature was kind of big. And I wanted to help somebody else. Thank you, truly, truthy. And I don't want no girls just out there just not the way I was. I was horrible. Yeah, she shot him in the head. And it wasn't just her by herself, because I'm telling you, we were scared of him. So the person that I know, And I don't even want to write a book. I just want it to be out there that the person, she had a dude with her, and the dude that killed him, sorry y'all, I'll be shaky. The dude that killed him got killed at a vigil. So I feel like the lady that did that made sure that he was rid of too. And she represented herself in court. He was 58 when he got killed. My daughter was 9, and they gave her 58 years in prison for doing what she did. You know, she made her ex-husband pawn his chain because he had a one-of-a-kind chain. But yeah, y'all, I was scared of that man. You know, he was powerful. He he was a drug dealer and he had a lot of power. And he's scary. But I wasn't scared of him when I was drunk. So I needed him to get me more drunk so I wouldn't be scared of the man. Um, and I just, like I said I didn't even say this, so I can't say like I said, but um, I had wrote it down. So I had shared his football pictures and how big he was in one of my shorts and said that um, I don't know, I forgot what I was going to say. But he was like a football player and he was scary. So three women had came out after he died and said that they had kids by him, and those kids are definitely his because they look like him so much. But I wanted him to help me to get my daughter back, and that happened before that happened. So yeah, that's baby daddy number 3. Let's move on to baby daddy number 4. Mark Jerome Banks. That's my 4th baby daddy. Purging these soul ties, and the baby daddies is included. This is my son Anthony's father. My son looked just like his daddy, Lord. And I've had DNA tests with all my kids except my last 2, which are undeniably my ex-husbands because I was married and I didn't cheat until after I saw the Tyler Perry movie, Confessions. That movie made me cheat. And it didn't make me cheat. It made me want to. Okay? It made me want to cheat. I already knew that I wasn't ready for marriage when I got into it. But I was faithful to the man for 4.5 years. And yeah, I wasn't ready for marriage. But that's baby daddy number 4 is Mark Jerome Banks. Baby daddy number 5 is Antone. It sounds like Antoine, but Antone Damian Caldwell Zachary. He's the father of my last 2. We were married for 4.5 years, together for 5. And he's institutionalized from being in prison. I told you all 5 of my baby daddies are felons. And this big old cup of coffee is so needed right now. But I'm about to be going through court with this man. And y'all, as much as I'm going to try my best to keep it positive, and you guys help with that, I'm going through a lot right now. I have not seen my baby boy or heard from him in going on 4 years. And he will not send me a picture. I've never gotten a school picture. My baby's got to be in 7th grade now. Never got not one school picture. And it's like, what did I do to deserve that, sir? Like, the pictures I had of my baby was on old phones that I don't have anymore. I've only had this phone since 2022. So it's like, here's baby daddy number 5. Now with these, I just want to we got the baby daddies out the way. Anton Damian Caldwell Zachary, Elsie Lyons Jr., God rest his soul. Sharon Bennett, Bootsy, Bootsy Thomas Daniel Dunstan Jr. And did I say them all? Did I say all five? It didn't feel like five. Mark Jerome Banks. Okay, let me get to the other nitty gritties. I can't believe I've already been on an hour and I've only said seven of them. So I don't want to keep going with these. This next one is a national activist. His name is Gerald Rose. And I won't go on too much, but that's one of my soul ties that I can mark. He's a national activist, and um, I used to, post about Black Lives Matter and activism and, people that have been killed by the police and stuff. And so, I had ended up with his movement in New Order. And, but when I was in it, people was saying that they had suspected him of sleeping with members, and I don't know if they just meant me, but I was one of them. And I never admitted or said I did until now, just to get it off of my list, my list. Another one is John Batson. He worked downtown at CSI. He works at Bennett School now. He was a security guard, and I slept with him at his job downtown, which it was a juvenile jail. So I should not have done that. He should not have had me do that or sleep with anybody in there, but it goes down. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But the one that I can't talk to is the youngest one because his father has me blocked. He does answer for my sister, but wouldn't let me talk to him. So, in downtown at the jail when that happened, I'll just say Eric Crosby is next because he was a FBI security guard downtown. And I was able to go in those buildings and they would sneak women in. And I don't know why their dad does that. But yeah, they sneak women in to their jobs and have their way with them. The next one, I'm going to say thank you. Thank you. You want me to block them? I mean, it's just a question.